Hello and welcome back. In this little bonus video we'll be having a go at making a winch or a capstan, basically something like this. So the kind of thing that might be used to open a portcullis or to operate a lift. So let's get started. Okay then, the materials we'll need for this are a large drinking straw, a regular sized drinking straw, and 4 toothpicks or cocktail sticks or whatever you want to call them. We're also going to need one of the plain wooden textures, and in this example I'm just using the one from the Beds PDF. So as you can see, I've just cut out a 1.5 inch strip, which should be more than enough, and then cut that into pieces that will be wide enough to wrap around all the bits I just mentioned. We can then rough up the surface of the straws with a bit of sandpaper, just so that we get a better adhesion, and then start gluing all of the textures in place. And while I'm doing that, over the past year or so, several people have commented on the fact that I never show my face in any of these videos, so just to prove that I'm more than just a pair of disembodied hands, this is me. Hello. Okay then, so that's the toothpick done, and just to speed things up a little, I've gone ahead and done the other 3 off camera. Then all we'll need to do is glue some of the same texture to a piece of thin cardboard, and then give all of those a few minutes to dry. Right then, now that everything's dry, we'll cut a piece from the large straw that's roughly a 1/2 inch in length, and then another piece that's a 1/4 inch long. Then we'll cut a piece that's roughly 1/8 inch from the normal straw, and we'll cut the cocktail sticks to something like 7/8. We'll also need to cut a 1/2 inch diameter circle from the cardboard piece, and we'll need 3 of those, and from the same piece of cardboard we'll punch out a small circle with a hole punch as well. Okay then, for the assembly, we'll take one of the large circles and the largest straw, apply some hot glue to the inside of the straw, and stick it to the centre of the circle, like so. Then we'll do the exact same thing with the other part of the large straw, so here I am doing that, and there we go. And then we'll simply glue the smaller one on top of the larger one, just like you can see here. So something like this. Next, we'll take the last of the large circles and glue that to the very top, like that. And after we're done fighting with the hot glue wisps, we'll glue the hole punch circle to one end of the regular size straw, just like you can see here. Then, for the final part of this main piece, we'll just glue that to the middle of the top circle. And with any luck, we should end up with something that looks like this. Okay, so now we can start adding the handles, and all I'm doing here is applying a small blob of hot glue to one end, and then sticking that to the middle straw. So something like this. Then I'll glue another one in place directly opposite, like so. And there we go. And then glue on 2 more at right angles to the first. So yeah, here I am doing just that. Okay then, so if everything's gone according to plan, we should end up with this kind of thing. But we are probably going to need to add a base to this, so for this one I've used the packaging that you sometimes get when buying miniatures, and cut out a circle from that that's roughly 1 inch in diameter. And while we could use hot glue to glue it in place, I sometimes find that the heat can cause the plastic to warp slightly, so in this instance I'll use a tiny spot of super glue instead. And there you have it. There's the finished capstan. They really don't take all that long to make, and like I said at the start of the video, we can use these as the mechanism that raises a portcullis perhaps, like you can see in this picture here. Or maybe it's used to operate a basic lift or elevator, anything like that. So yeah, that's it for this little bonus video. I hope it was useful. Do let me know in the comments if it was, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.